Here near University with Montgomery and with the surrounding area.
I just want them basically a run. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tom, excuse me, Ryan, can you tell us what precipitated the release of the prisoners today? Give us a rundown on what happened.
We received the information shortly before noon today that Justice Powell in Washington had lifted the stay on the inmate release. So we immediately began a process of notifying all the wardens and work release directors across the state, as well as the sheriffs in those counties that are affected by the release, to give them the authorization to begin at that point to release inmates. So we'll have about 35 here from Draper, I think 17 or 18 from over here at Staten, and I believe about 15 from Tutwiler, and about that number for over Kilby. I'm not sure down in Atmore from Holman and Fountain how many.
Do you anticipate winding up the entire process for releasing these folks today, or would it carry on into tomorrow?
I would think for the most part that we would get this over with today. I don't know how many of these relatives of these inmates have had the foresight to remain in either the Montgomery area or the Atmore area for the possible release that was predicted to come this weekend. Otherwise, they will have to be driving from all areas of Alabama into here. So, but those who would not have relatives to pick them up, then we'll provide transportation for them down to the Montgomery Trailways and Greyhound bus depots, and they will be purchased one-way fares back to the particular county where they were sent from.
How long does it take to process a prisoner out of here?
Well, it would have taken a little bit longer yesterday morning. However, all the paperwork is done, the authorization there, the checks for the inmates have been cut. Each inmate would receive a check for $10. He would also receive another check for how much money he has accumulated in his inmate expense account. They are allowed to receive money from home and friends and relatives each month. They don't have any pocket money, so what they do is draw off of that account to buy their cigarettes, candies, soft drinks, etc.
Okay, Attorney General Charles Graddick said yesterday that the prison officials, quoting him, misled the governor and some other people. What is the prison response to that?
We don't have any right now.
Are these dangerous people being released?
Well, I guess anybody that you have in prison, you know, we have to consider them dangerous to a certain degree. But as far as putting a bunch of maniacs out on the street, I don't think so.
All righty. Thank you, Ron.
Here, how many from over?
Okay, where will they come out of?
I'm not sure how many would be just right from here, from this area out.
Are you going to have a similar process over there?
Yes, everywhere.
Can you find out if we're in the right place for them to come out?
Yeah.
Because if not, we want to be safe.
Well,
This
there's
is
one right here.
Here you go.
I got it.
I think that answers your question, right?
Come on, let's try to get up again. Come on, Tom. Randy.
Jackson County?
Jackson County?
Yes.
How long were you in Draper here?
3 years. Well, I've been in Draper a year. I've been in prison about 3 years.
How old are you, Randall?
20.
What were you in for?
Grand Lodging, Florida.
Where are you headed now?
Back to Scottsboro.
Back to Scottsboro.
You going or off?
No.
Going back to Scotland.
Jackson County?
That was a red band.
Maybe that person didn't have a ride.
He got his coat. Yeah, he definitely didn't wear that coat. That well. run go back. Comes out and looks around.
Chip with some interviews later on.
All right. Yeah, Randall J. Bailey, youthful offender. He just 20 years old.
He was 29?
He says 20. 20. Randall Bailey, 20, Jackson County. Says it feels real good.
Let my people go. They're going to get them all up, try to get them all come out at one time.
He was in the back seat in Pensacola with this young lady, and what these cicadas, they were dive bombers. They did it.
Chestnut.
I wonder if I can give
That's okay, I don't need to be on TV.
We got you. We got you.
Okay, once you get him.
Yeah, will he talk to us?
Yeah. The natural question is, how does it feel to be out?
Good.
What's your name?
John people,
John, where you from?
Montgomery.
How long you been in Draper?
I've been in there 3 years.
What did they send you up on, John?
Burger.
Burglary. What was your reaction? What were your thoughts during the last few days when, first of all, you heard you were going to get released, then you heard you weren't, and now you finally made it out? What were your thoughts during that time?
Well, I just said, if they don't let her go, I'll go when my time comes.
How long would that have been?
2 more months.
And do you think it's a bad thing that they're releasing the prisoners early?
No, I don't.
You
I
think
think it's a good thing. I think they should release a lot more.
How about, do you think there'll be any threat to the community?
No, it shouldn't.
Do you think this will help the population inside, or will help their attitude, or what?
Should help a lot of people.
What was the general feeling this morning when everybody got the news?
Well, I guess they were happy. They'll be getting away from him. I hope the next one comes the same way.
A lot of celebrations?
Yeah.
How'd you celebrate?
Well, celebrate by sitting around playing cards.
Good luck. Yeah, what's your plans? What's your plans now?
Working, take care of my kids and stay at home.
All right. Take care. Good luck. What's your name?
My name is Thomas Conley,
Where are you from, Tom?
from Huntsville, Alabama.
How old are you, Thomas?
28 years old.
How long did you spend in Draper?
I spent about 6 months here,
And what were you in for?
shoplifting.
Shoplifting. How early were you released?
Approximately about 3.5 months.
When were you and where were you when you heard the news that you were finally getting out?
I was in the mess hall eating, and a friend of mine came up and told me, said that he had heard a rumor that we were leaving today. And I didn't know whether to believe it or not, because yesterday was such a bad day and a lot of rumors been going around. So I walked up the hall and somebody else told me to come on and go get my stuff. So I said, well, it must be happening.
Was there any initial reaction in the mess hall?
Oh, mixed reaction. Some people didn't know whether to believe it or not, me for one. But finally, when they saw everybody going through the changes and things, they said, oh man, I can't believe it, you know. And I would say it's, like I said, mixed reaction. Some are happy, and there are some that are envious, you know, and it's understandable.
How do the other inmates feel about you getting out?
Well, a lot of them say that, you know, hey, I'm happy to see you go, you know. And I really believe that. But then again, those that's got longer time, they might feel that, wow, man, I wish I could go too. And, you know, it's kind of a sad day in a way, because some of them got a lot of friends around, and they hate to see them go, man.
I can imagine during the past several days there's been a lot of ups and downs for you. At times you would